Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Bradley Pinion brought on now for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. They get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again is Lamar. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. A lot of space ahead. Inside the 45. Saquon Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Henry. That's the tackle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Ravens 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They go play fake with Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 30-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Barkley trying this up the gut. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Pistol snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Middle.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. It's everything he had. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts. Oh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson finding Flowers. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
180! 180! Nice up! There we go! Get hot! You change it.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Blitz coming here. Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Bilal Koenig with the INT. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Play fake, Jackson. Pass is caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
We changed it.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer,
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Good. Out.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. it's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
63.
Hurts setting up to throw. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now Jackson off the play action. 4th down. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Eagles get to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First down now, ball at the 33. Zone read give here to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Going with King Henry here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
It's not. Go. It's not. 180. It's not.
Running once more with Henry. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180. 180. Report.
They run it with King Henry. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Yeah.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Hey, middle.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Return it. You.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 108, sit hot.
3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. And they just get the play off. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. He finds Brown right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. They send the tight end in motion.
Let's go. Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They're going option keeper up first and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game!
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Nice shot. 180. Let's go. Sit hard. 180. Nice shot. Sit hard.
They go play fake with Jackson. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henry on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
13. Sit hard. Sit hard. 180. Hey. Sit hard.
It gives to Henry on the inside handoff. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What? Go.
Play fake. Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. First and 10 from the 32.
Sit hard. Sit hard. Report.
Zone read here, a give to Mitchell. Blitz attack, he's still going. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Designed run, Jackson keeping it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Real quick. Hey! Sit up! Hey! Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. Shut up.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
180! That's hot! Hey, middle, middle, middle.
They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
180!
Back to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! 180! That's hot! Hey, hey! Sit hot!
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Eagles 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Over first and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Working the sideline. That's Goddard. And he stops the clock after a big gain up close to the 40. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
22 yards.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You can't start a fire without a spark. How about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So it ends as a